we had it all together. And that's how we came up with the name Harlem Mothers Save. That Tuesday we went there, that Friday we were standing on the steps of City Hall with the 100 law enforcement, we meeting 5 mothers that walked in this office with anybody wanted to stand with us. We went to City Hall and we called the question. Now during that time I got a call saying, we know who's selling these kids these guns. This was serious business here. And I said, really? And they told me who was doing it, and I was ready to get in the press and every place and tell who was doing it, and they said, no, your life will be jeopardized. Let us do it. 100 law, us meaning 100 law enforcement. They called the question on steps of City Hall. The next day, 3 bodegos were shut down selling our kids these guns. So that's how, yes, you can clap, come on. Right here in Harlem, right here in Harlem, right here in Harlem. And let me add, years later, you remember that truck that used to sell the collard greens and watermelons? And they were selling guns. So you really don't know, but it's so much, but I just say this. If you see something, say something, because people started saying something, and that's how Harlem Mothers got started.
Thank you, Jackie.
I think one thing that, kept me really motivated to doing this project was simply that it needed to be done. That, this is something that's really important to us as filmmakers, to us as community members, and that solely kept me going to kind of like continue working on this film. I think that's, the main reason.
For me, I would say that I was really moved by a lot of the stories that I heard. And I don't know, I felt like all the time that I had spent, we invested like a lot of time and, as a group into this project, and I guess it was just all the work that we put in that really made it, like, we couldn't stop, so we had to just keep going.
What kept me motivated was the thought that I'm a part of something that's going to be for a good cause. And also, like Tati said, hearing the stories of these people, the testimonies, and having to hear them over and over again, editing them, it's just like it engraved in my heart and made me want to like continue to finish this and do this. At times, it was hard. Like I would feel like, oh, this is not going nowhere. This is not going to do nothing. But then, again, hearing the stories and seeing the hope in these people and Harlem's love, Harlem Mothers Save, all of them, it just kept me going and wanted to finish the project and continue it. So I'm happy how it turned out.
Okay, this is a question for Ms. Jackie Rowe Adam. We saw in the film a scene with a lot of members in Harlem Mothers Save having a private bereavement support group. We know from that scene a little bit about what Harlem Mothers Save, but you actually co-founded the organization in 2006 with some other mothers. Can you tell us what inspired you? What prompted the formation of Harlem Mothers Save in 2006?
Well, thank you so much. And first, I just have to give kudos to these young people. And I just because as we